Hi everybody. We're going to do a little video on the two baby horses today. They've been here about 3 weeks. This one is just as gentle and loving as it can be. And Pippi here is still a little standoffish. So for the psychology of Pippi joining up with us and starting to feel comfortable around us, we're going to turn, I want to call her Amber, but her name is Hazel. We're going to turn Hazel out with the other young fillies today. And we're going to keep Pippi in for the next week or two for a couple reasons. So that I can do individual lessons for her, and we actually kind of want her to be a little lonely so that we become her friends, so that she's excited to see us and wants us to be with her. And we're going to spend a lot of one-on-one time with her. Right now, she uses this little filly as her security blanket because she's a year older. So the other thing I wanted to ask your guys' opinion on is we picked the name Hazel for her, but every time I see her and talk to her, I accidentally call her Amber. So I think she has tried to change my mind telepathically into calling her Amber because it just comes out every time I talk to her. So in the comments, kind of put your opinion. What do you think? Is she Amber or is she Hazel? The other reason we're going to turn Amber/Hazel out and not Pippi is she has been healthy pretty much the whole time. No coughs, no runny noses, no eye goop, and it's been 3 weeks. So she's been in isolation long enough. This younger one, her immune system's probably not as strong, and she still has some boogers and some eye goop coming out, and her coat isn't looking as healthy either. So we're gonna keep her in isolation a little bit longer, and I think we're safe turning this one out. This one is on the mend, but she could still use the extra nutrients and nutrition and care of being in the barn. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna introduce this one to Nattie, Burrnadette, and Chantilly Lace.
I'm not helping him with names.
Yeah, so those three young fillies are out in the pasture together, and this young filly will join right in with that.
Let me add something. So sometimes JR, it's not that he doesn't know each of our horses, but he forgets names easily. So the fact that he's calling her Amber and he can remember that one, maybe it would be a good idea to change it. So,
like for an example,
she does feel like an Amber to me too.
Yeah. So certain traits making me call them certain names. So Isaac and Oliver both are the same person. Oliver is very smart, very intelligent, and very big and thick and lumbering, and everything he does is kind of slow and deliberate. That is exactly how Isaac moves. Slow and deliberate and intelligent, and they're both very loving. So when I'm talking to Oliver, a lot of times I'll yell, especially if he does something wrong, I'll be like, Isaac! And I'll be like, oh wait, I mean Oliver, and then like, when I'm telling Isaac to hurry up, a lot of times I'll say, Oliver, come on. I mean, Isaac, come on. And I get the two crossed. So that's just how my brain works.
So we already announced that she was Hazel. So this is like, we have never really changed a name like that before. So it's kind of weird.
Probably because of the thought in my mind, like Amber Champagne, like I'm thinking that's a color pattern that she's probably going to come back. Which brings me to the next thing is we have got the DNA test kits in stock. They've come in the mail. We're going to DNA test both of these to see what color traits and patterns they're going to possess and pass on to their offspring someday.
So that's going to be fun.
Yeah,
and we're also doing
Bob, our stallion. He's coming back next weekend, so that's what we're waiting on. We're going to do all three of them at the same time. And in the future, we may do a few more.
Well, we actually have one more order too. We were going to do it on Burrnadette. So it's going to be on Burrnadette, or it might be fun on Champ too. Yeah. So it'll be Burrnadette or Champ we'll use it on.
Right. One of the things I wanted to cover with you is that you got to remember I'm almost 6'5". I'm just over 6'4". But so she looks really tiny next to me. But since we've gotten here, she's become slanted, which means her butt is higher than her front end, which is a great thing. That means she's about to hit a growth spurt. Her sire, we'll show you a picture of him right now. He's like 15'1" or 15'2", which is quite a bit bigger than her. And her grandsire on her sire's side was over 16 hands. And her grandsire is the sire of Classy. So Classy is her aunt. Her dad and Classy were half brother and sister. So that's why I got her, is because I knew she was out of Classy's bloodline. And as far as Foxtrotter paints go, Classy has been my favorite one that I've raised. And sure enough, this one is being gentle and sweet like her. She's got that little orneriness because she's so gentle that she tries to treat me like a horse sometimes. That's where the nipping comes from and the pawing at me. Where this one here is out of a different bloodline. And you can see that she is more standoffish than this one. I'm going to have to do some groundwork with her to get her as gentle as this one is naturally. So, you know, that's kind of, I always talk about bloodlines and breeding and how important it is. That's why I looked up this bloodline. I originally thought she was actually Classy's half-sister herself, and then found out that she's out of Classy's half-brother. But still, same bloodline. Mm-hmm. Classy was a tall horse too, so I'm hoping this one grows. She was 13.2 when she arrived, and she's not 2 years old yet. She's getting close, so hopefully, you know, she poured worms out of her. We've run her through 2 different dewormers, and a full cycle of a super pack. So she's parasite free now, which will help her growth take off.
Since we've dewormed her, she's just like, she kind of did a glow up. She started glow, and she's put on, I don't know if you can tell, but she really has put on some weight too. We'll go, at some point we'll go weigh her again. I don't think we'll do it right now, but she's definitely put on weight and filled out some.
Yeah, and today is Sunday, but Tuesday of this week, you know, this video comes out quite a bit later, but her Classy is actually coming back to the farm. I told Charlie and Joan that this spring I would do a little bit more advanced training with Classy if they would bring her back, kind of like a warranty thing, because she was a young horse when I sold her to them. So Classy will be here, and we'll be able to show Classy and her side by side with the same bloodline.
That'll be fun.
Hopefully she gets to Classy's height someday. I doubt it. I doubt she'll get as big as Classy,
Classy's tall.
Even if she gets to 14.2, I would be happy.
Yeah.
So
I think she's gonna grow. She's.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's go meet the horses. Yeah, she's looking really pretty. Okay, here's Burrnadette, Nattie, and Chantilly.
Okay, are you ready yet?
I'm filming, I'm just not gonna stop. I don't know where to stand though. You're missing it, you're missing it.
Parker.
Parker.
Boing, boing. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's the thumbnail.
No, the boinging one's a thumbnail. You guys gonna go meet her? You gonna go meet her? Go say hi.
Hi, Burrnadette. You're so beautiful.
Burrnadette's a new horse too. Oh, she's gonna be the first one. Come on, Nattie, let's go meet her.
Ooh, Amber is beautiful.
Oh, you called her Amber.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, you did?
That time.
That's funny. That's them. That's Burrnadette and Amber / Hazel. First meetup.
Neat.
Oh, she is. Here goes Nattie. Nattie's gonna go meet her. Oh, she is in heat.
Funny that she's showing to a mare, though.
Aww.
Yeah.
Jail. Now you're chasing him away. Bummer.
Circle.
Come on, Chantilly. Come meet him, baby. Let's go meet your new friend. Come on.
Hi, baby. You sure are pretty, too. Yeah. Oh, you're so sweet.
She's says she just wants lovin's.
You don't care about that horse, do you? Emery's gonna get jealous. You're her horse. Come here, Burrnadette.
Not very eventful. I thought they'd all run around. There we go. Yeehaw! There she goes! Yeehaw! I can't believe Nattie and Chantilly don't care. They're loving on each other. Yeehaw! So pretty much Chantilly and Nattie stayed off by themselves. They were not very interested. Nattie was a little bit, Chantilly not at all. But Hazel / Amber and Burrnadette, they were a different story, and they buddied right up. It was like they had found a long lost friend. It was pretty sweet to watch. So Pippi has been without her buddy for a few hours now. It's evening, and we put her in a stall just so it was a little safer. And she freaked out for a little bit, but then she settled down. She's pretty settled down right now, isn't she, Jared? Mm-hmm. But I think we're gonna put her in the round pen for the night, and we've just been spending some time with her right here, brushing her out. She doesn't love it, but she also isn't like totally freaking out about it. She wants to like it, but then she's scared at the same time. My guess is, though, JR will probably work with her over the next few days and she'll just fall in love with him. It's kind of my guess, but we'll see.
She's thinking about grooming me back.
Yeah, there you go. No. She likes that.
Yeah, that's like a dual grooming reflex. So she's bonding with me right there.
She is. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, that's legacy. Aww.
That must be her spot.
I think so.
You'd be surprised how rough you gotta be with them too for it to feel good, because their mama's pretty rough with them when she grooms them.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Kind of have to try to imitate their mama.
Well, when you see them grooming each other out in the pasture, they get rough. So yeah, they're like they bite. Jewel. Hun, you get attention all the time. We need brushes too. If you're wondering what the clicking is, that's the electric box. People always say it sounds like ping pong.
Got a lot of hair off of her so far.
Yeah.
Pippi has made some progress since she arrived here. We just want to get her to a place where she has absolutely no fear. She's still pretty jumpy. At first, though, you couldn't even touch her side. So now she's allowing to be brushed on her side somewhat. So that shows that she has made progress. So we'll see where she's at in a couple more weeks. The next morning, we found everybody up on the ridge field together, hanging out, getting along really well. It's looking like it's going to be a really easy transition for everybody. The only issue that we have seen at all has been around feeding time when they're getting grain. The first few days, the new mare wasn't exactly invited to the table, mostly by Nattie. Nattie apparently has found her bossy side in this group. But eventually Hazel/Amber found out that if she stood by Burrnadette, she would be allowed to eat. So everybody's kind of figured out their spot and everything's calmed down. And every morning, all 4 of them will come running off the hill for their breakfast. So when we were filming this video, we weren't quite sure if we were going to switch this little girl's name. We had already announced to you all that her name was Hazel, so it felt kind of weird. We've never done this before, but this little girl has clearly made it known that we chose the wrong name. So we would like to officially introduce Amber. If you've enjoyed this video, we have so many more up on our channel you can go check out. And if that's still not enough of the horses, you can head over to our Patreon where we do daily uploads. We try to do early announcements over there, behind the scenes, and just all the little extras. It's a lot of fun. You can also find us on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. God bless you all.